done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the Full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know Full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left to not follow them. Sobriety tests, I am walking up in line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning in here, yeah, we winning in here.
We winning here. Oh, let me unmute it here. Hold on. Yes, sir. I'm trying it again. Yes, sir. In here.
Hey, we winning up in
podcast.
here.
You already know. Look, I'm feeling
What's going on?
WNBA orange. We got the St. Patrick's Day green Philly. I'm guessing that's Supersonics, right?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sean Kemp, man. The ring.
Yeah, solid. Shout out to early KD and Russ. I mean, I still miss that squad. See, I don't need an NBA team for real, bro. Look, man. Now, am I okay to call that the WNBA orange? Is that okay?
Yeah,
I feel like it's their color now. You know what I mean? Like they've kind
that's
of
my favorite color too. So that's perfectly
kind of
fine.
own it. You know what I mean? They kind of own that. Tell me this, Will. How are you feeling, bro? What's good?
You see the headline below me? I'm going to Vegas.
I didn't even notice that, yo.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
I like Usher. You know what I'm saying? Confessions was the bot coming out of college. That's that one player we fucked to the Jones.
He was.
But Usher, you stepping out of line. And you're not about to do me like Kiki, man. Okay? Every night I got to fight for my love. I don't like the disrespect. I don't like the fact that y'all tagging me in the video of Asia eating them strawberries out that man's hand. And she started it.
Early.
I'm just going to put that out there. So if I got to run Usher to fade, that means the whole 494 got to be there because y'all supposed to be the team. So in case these people jump on me,
loyalty, baby. I'm there. Loyalty, baby.
I'm not taking the disrespect.
So I just have a question, though. He disrespected you?
He disrespected me.
That's the question.
Everybody know that
That's what I'm just.
That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fight.
When the last time you seen your girl?
That's not your business, bro. You worried about the wrong thing. You just need to worry about when I throw this first punch, where you gonna be at.
Gonna be at.
No.
I'm gonna be there, but I'm also just gonna be. I'll tell you about yourself after the fact. You know what I mean? Like we gonna swing.
You ain't gonna tell me.
Yeah, I gotta tell you.
You ain't gonna tell me nothing, man. You gonna be there and you gonna fight with me.
I love it, man. I love it. Look, we already know what it is. If you're a true fan of the 494, you understand this is a real thing for Wildress. This is not just play pay or up for the episode or whatever it is. This is something he truly believes in and really is like, Asia, stop playing.
I'm going through it right now, and I jumped into Nia's DMs to wish her happy birthday. So Asia, I hope you know what you're about to lose.
And they
I got
a question. Does she know?
Yeah, she know. I got a 401k. My skin is getting softer every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm working up to one ab. Like, yo, you gonna lose. You gonna lose.
Not the one ab, though. Not the one ab. That's clean. I like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's move on. I don't even want to discuss my business on the show, so we can move on.
See how you feeling?
I'm feeling great, you know. I went to the gym today, body getting right, getting tight. I'm feeling great, actually.
Them TikTok thirst straps gonna be up this.
You already know.
Back to business.
I ain't even mad at it, man. Hey, and shout out to the big homie Julius. He couldn't be there. I feel like at some point he might even just hop in the show. I'm not even sure, but we're gonna see how it is. Look, see, my man said,
"Happy birthday to Jules' son! Happy birth!" You know, we gotta give him a big shout out.
I'm mad about it.
What?
Hey, shout out to the birthday Juice son, man. Much love as always. You know what I mean? That's the best thing. How you feel it? You know what I mean? But this is my thing. Let's hop right into it, man. We got the first week in the NBA has come and gone. Now we gotta speak to exactly what do we see, and what did we see, what did we didn't see, what we felt like we could have saw more of. We'll call this segment "Stand Out" or "Have a Seat." I have these are definitely questions, but see, I'm gonna come to you first. Give me one of your standouts, and then follow it up with a person or team. Let's just go ahead and take a seat.
All right. Well, my standout would be, I would say the Spurs bench for me.
Solid.
I would say in one game they had 37 points, and then another game they had 47 points. So I would say for the first week of the NBA, I'm very pleased with their defense and their bench. That is a team that they were last in defense last year, and that is a team that said we're gonna do better this year, and really standing on what they're saying as far as, being a man of their word other than, have a seat AD. And I'm just really, I want to see what else they can do under the coach of Pop. And I don't really have anything else to say about my have a seat.
Why you hate that man so much?
It's not that I hate him. It's not that I hate him. My thing is, we all know what he can do. The matter of fact is being consistent in doing it. You see what that's all it is.
Yeah.
You did all this talking. That's my problem. If you didn't do all the talking that you did preseason, getting on the mic, and then, Brian knows what I'm capable of gonna do. Where you doing it? When you think you're gonna do it? 3 weeks from now?
16 last night.
I don't care. I need to see it every single day.
So
exactly.
It's hard. Man.
Let's go.
Hard. This is my thing, and you could even go as far as to say this may be attributes of a superstar. However, we will leave that for another time. Will, tell me, stand out or have a seat, sir.
Yo, I got two quick standouts. The first one is Tyrese Maxey. Today he won Player of the Week award. He was averaging 37 and 6. He had a double-double in the last game, went toe-to-toe shot with Damian Lillard in the first game where the Sixers were cheated. And he's looking like the fitting replacement for James Harden that we've been talking about that he would be. Like that all-star season I'm expecting this year. And secondly, Jalen Duren. He's an amazing Detroit Pistons. Shout out to the fam. He's averaging 18, 15 rebounds. It's a high right now in the league. 4 assists and 2 blocks. Bulls playing out of his mind right now. And have a seat. The Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, it's only 2 games. But I expected a lot more than that. I didn't expect them to be juggernauts, but those are 2 winnable games against 2 very winnable teams.
I agree.
Mikal Bridges, of course, is struggling in the beginning. I don't expect him to struggle all season. I have him making an all-star team this year. Yeah. But on top of that, they don't seem to have a closer. Like they've lost both of those games closing out. They don't seem to have that go-to closer right now with Mikal struggling, and they have number of people. They got Dinwiddie. They got what's bull name? That's been Cam Thomas, who's been playing great. Yeah. And Ben Simmons is giving us the same thing he gives us every year. Yes, I understand the 10 rebounds and the 8.5 assists, but big dog, you 6'10", and they literally got you in the dunker spot. You can at least give us 15 to 17 points a game. Like at some point, that accountability has to stop. I don't want to see him shooting in the gym no more. Like, show me you shooting while you on the court, dog.
I feel that. I think for me, I'm also looking at standouts like, or is it Bull or is it Bull? It's Bull.
It's Boul, man.
This is my thing. This is what I like, and I feel like I'm looking at. As for standouts, I got this Celtics team to me. I think it is going to be It's gonna be very special if they can continue to figure this out. And I know I even hate talking about the Celtics, but it is what it is, and I gotta go there, right? Like the dichotomy of what they have and what they contributed or what they gained in the offseason. When you talk about Drew Holiday, you talk about KP. If KP even continues to even be a glimpse of what he's been this week, to me, that can be a really solid team, right? And might have a seat. This is gonna be for fellow. This is gonna be for a few fellows. Utah Jazz. Like we did this last year. Like this whole winning at the beginning of the season and making it look like y'all gonna make it on a run. And Collins, like, I'm okay. Can y'all just take a seat now? Can we know who y'all are? You know what I mean? We know this. We understand. We're not gonna be bamboozled like we were last year. We seen this picture in this movie before. I'm okay with it. I need y'all to have a seat, relax, and just chill out. Just chill out. Now, tell me this, and I'm gonna come back to you. Do you think there's any team or any person that stands out right now that you're looking at that's good? Okay, this looks like it's gonna be. I didn't like gonna have a great season. Give me an individual player that you might have saw that you're like, okay, all right, let me see.
Individual player?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard because I'm not gonna lie, man. It's been a lot of disappointments
You ain't
so far. I mean, not any. I mean, I want to say Luka because Luka's playing out of his mind, but he plays out of his mind all the time. Right now, I've got more disappointments.
Yeah,
than
give me a seat for somebody to sit in, bro.
That was that was a very good game, though.
We got no love for GSW. I mean.
Well, no, I mean, well, see, the thing about the Warriors are going to be the Warriors. Like, the Warriors are going to be there at the end no matter what. Like, so
no matter what they do, no matter how many games they win, no matter if they get it together or not, they're going to be.
Okay. Austin Reeves, $84 million. He got the contract. Y'all was bigging this man up all summer. He was supposed to be this. He's supposed to be that.
I'm him.
Games. I'm not seeing it from him.
Who was picking him up all summer?
People in the 494 group chat was picking him up all summer. I know that much. They talked about him doing Team USA, about how he was supposed to have a breakout year. That was another person. Also, overall, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Like,
yes.
Donovan Mitchell, just trade him all. Like, you can see it. You can literally see the writings on the wall. Just trade them already. Like, don't let
between the injuries that they're facing.
Yeah.
I don't. Who knows when Jared Allen's coming back?
Facts.
But they
and it's like Mobley.
Yeah, I think that may be I think this team should be better than what they are, right? I think you have all of the pieces to be a solid contending team in the Eastern Conference. When you talk about Evan Mobley and
that opening night when they blew that double-digit lead,
I just don't understand. But this is the thing. I look at it like this: they need a leader. Who on that team that do you look to be like they're gonna lead that squad?
The person that is going to end up getting traded. Mm-hmm. He made it clear he's not resigning. They haven't given him reason to want to resign, so they're gonna have to trade him. That's your leader right there.
Yep.
I would have said Darius Garland, but Darius Garland is still young. So
what's going on, El Boogie?
They shot 12 from 45 from 3 in that open night, 29%. Like, when are you gonna, like, I get it, you know, the game has changed, but it's like at some point you have to look at yourself.
Yeah.
It's not falling. Do something else. But like, give yourself a fighting chance at the end of the game.
Yeah. We got to make it clear. Like, this is just the first week. But at the end of the day, those habits, a lot of times we saw it last year, those habits sometimes stay with you all season. If you don't nip that in the bud, like, look, the Bulls had a players only meeting after the first game.
Hey.
I mean,
after the first game, yo, that man said
they were out of sorts.
He said, I tried to walk in there and they were like, "Hold on, coach, we got a meeting going on." He's the coach.
It's the first game. What happened?
First game, bro.
Well,
they were out of sorts. They needed to get it together. They had to make sure things was right. They seen that on the court things wasn't working, and they just had to make sure, like,
just go ahead and package up Zach LaVine, send him to Philly, and stop playing. Like
facts. You've already got Tsunami Poppy over there. Bring my guy over there. Poppy. I don't know. You might see me.
You've been trying to coin that phrase all week too.
What, Tsunami Poppy? You was calling that man Tsunami Poppy. That's his name.
Look, let's talk about it, man. Especially as we come up and come out of week one, looking to the rest of the season and understanding who's good, who's not, who we expect greatness from. This leads us to our next topic. What makes players superstars, right? We talked about the players that we've seen in the first week, the Jokic's, the Embiid's, like we talked about that. I want this segment to be solely focused on what makes a superstar. And then after we hit that commercial, then we'll go into the actual people we believe are superstars. So let's have the first conversation to make sure that we're dictating what this thing looks like. And I hate that Julius is not here because he was the main one in our group chat just going ham about this topic. Let me just put it to you like this, family. Okay, the 494 team understands and knows we love our boy Julius. But as soon as my man said Trae Young was a superstar, I was done.
we lost it.
I was done.
And then I went back. Listen, I went back and read. I went back and read the text, and then you was like, "C and Jew reside on the same side." No, we do not.
Y'all agreed on
I agreed on Kyrie, yes, but I did not agree on Trae Young.
I don't believe Kyrie.
No, I did not. I made sure I went back on that list because I knew you was gonna try to pull this up, and I stand on 10 toes, and you know I stand on 10 toes, and what I say.
I wish it was you. I will. I'm gonna start with you, bro. Give me some characteristics of a superstar, and when you look at people in the league, what are these attributes in these things, these intangibles that makes a player a superstar? Tell me that.
I look at a superstar, and if this player steps on the court, I'm confident. It's a win. It's more of a win than is a loss. It's like 85-95% wins. I look at this person. This person is almost untouchable in trades.
Facts.
This person is a person who can completely dominate a game, not just one night, on a consistent basis. Yeah. Like being a superstar is a step above being a star. Being a star means, he got the shot, he can step up, he can do it. But I can still send homie out for a first rounder and a second rounder and be good. When I think of a superstar, I think of someone who is untouchable and who can completely alter a franchise. There's nothing less than that.
Yep. I like it. See what we talking about.
And just to add to what he was saying, I just said, change a team and give you a fighting chance on any given night.
I like it. I think I'm in the same. I like attributes like All-NBA, All-Star. And All-Star is iffy because some players make it in a year. You got a good year. You know what I mean? So right. That's a little, I play on both sides. I think household name to me is it plays a role in the superstar. Like there are some players when you talk about like Lynn Sanity, it was a household name at the time. Wasn't a superstar, but he was eating off the time that he was in, right? Like deep playoff runs, consistency is big. Like I think, like you said, they always have a chance to win. I think by definition, it just means extremely successful, right? So when I look at a player, I'm looking at this player and I'm like, they might win. That guy
in a game that we probably won't see again.
Yeah, like he's on the court. I can't count him out until I count him out. Like I think the best player on a contending team and past season success, and one that could demand a high salary. When I talk about high salaries, we're talking like 40 plus, right? Like 30. I think Brown was at like 37. I think even what Giannis just signed for like 60. You know what I mean? Like it's absolutely ridiculous. And Rob, I feel the same way. Impact is gigantic, right? But our friend Drew would argue that Harden is in that case. I'm like, I feel like he's kind of fell from grace. You know what I mean? Like, so I think if we can look at what the three of us do and say about superstars, you're looking at consistency, You're looking at somebody who, when they're on the court, they have a chance to win the game because he's on it. I think back to a series when Brooklyn was supposed to win that year, when they had Kyrie, Harden, and KD, and both of them get injured in that series against the Bucks. Right? KD almost wins that game if his toe is a little bit smaller. Like that's a superstar to me. Like, give me the ball, I'll take, and not just like on a one night off basis. Like I'm just feeling myself, right? Like at any given time, he could give you 40. Like whenever, and we could possibly win the game off his 40. And look, see, Rob, I agree, big bro. I really do. So let's move on to that. Okay, maybe that's not Trae Young after all. So that's what I'm saying.
No, and Brandy is diehard Hawks till she dies. So
no haters. Trae is a serious, like, I think Trae gives you a chance to win, but it's not somebody who you're gonna just be like, you put him on a team and be like, we could win. Right. I don't believe that for Trae.
I'm gonna be honest. Folks will be mad at my list because there's I had a discussion with the homies at the barbershop. There are certain people they consider superstars where I'm like, yo, they don't fully fit that criteria. So
Will had 3. Will had 3.
You said what?
You had 3.
Nah, I had like 6 or 7.
Maybe you didn't list them all. And
maybe
you was.
See, look, that goes back to you and.
I think you were just saying maybe as far as like what you were trying to say as players being, but I don't think you fully list them all.
Yeah.
I think you was trying to like just say as an example, like, no, this is what a superstar is, and then I think you just list 3.
Yeah, I think you had 7 or 8, if I remember right, because I think we were right around the same number. See, I think you went a little above that, like 11 or 12.
No,
he had like 10.
I did not have 10 because I don't write my like list like yours do. I do not press enter and write mine.
I literally today was in theology class, and I was like, if I don't write this down now,
we're going to go to break, so we can.
Of course, we're gonna do it. I'm telling you, this is what
I'm trying to follow that Julius.
I would love for Julius to like have popped in during the commercial, be like, "I'm here, bro. What's good?" You know what I mean? But look. We're gonna get to this right after this. We're gonna talk about not only we talked about the stats, the attributes of a superstar. We're gonna talk about the players that we believe to be superstars currently right now. So make sure y'all stay tuned, stay locked in with us right after this commercial. All right.
It's not just about the love of the game. It's about dedication and commitment through the process and the patience to endure. There's joy in reaching your goals and peace in knowing you've done all you're supposed to do. Ozell brand. It's not just a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Yo, shout out to the big homie Ozell, man. Just been a great supporter, man, of what we've been trying to do here at MTMV Sports, especially here with the Full 94, man, showing absolute love to the squad and the team. If you ain't got a pair of the Zells, you got to go pick them up. I think they're in Wally World now, right? Like you got to check out. They popping in there. So look, check it out. The dude's getting talked about and sponsors from everywhere, man. The shoes, I've heard the shoe is tough. Producer got a pair. I think got 2 or 3 pairs actually. I need to slide.
He got a special colorway, the Bruce Voice Royce.
Bruce from the last. He was looking real fly. Big shout out to the producer, though.
Popping the thing. Shout out to the voice, man. Much love from the off screen. You already know. Look, who are my superstars? Who are your superstars? Who do you believe in the NBA? Our superstars.
You said 7.
I'm gonna start with you. Give me your number first. How many do you have?
7.
You have 7. Will, how many do you have?
I got 7.
You have 7. Okay. I think our first. Yay!
I had to come in, man.
Yeah. Talk them up, my man. Talk them up. Look, we're gonna get right into it. So we talked about what we believe superstars are. So give me a quick 30-second. What's your criteria for a superstar is, Drew?
Consistency, 1. And then when I say consistent, that means that you're consistently in the top of statistical categories every year. Your team don't necessarily have to be winning, but you have to be a threat every single night. I think that it goes away from basketball as well, like around the world, around the nation. If people buying out and you top 5 in jersey sales, obviously you either on a cusp of becoming a superstar. Maybe it's a little too early, but if it's been years and years, like say Luka Doncic, you a superstar, man. Trae Young, superstar.
Superstar. You just said that. Easy. I love that you led with that. That's the best part to me. All right, so see, you said you have 7 that fall into there. I remember now. Now, Jew, I don't want to quote you wrong, so I want to make sure. Tell me your number. How many superstars do you have in the NBA?
I say somewhere between 12 to 14.
That's actually better than the list he gave when we had that conversation. I love that part.
It's about the same, bro.
Yeah. Well, I think it might have been a little more, but I mean, I love that you're here. That's all I'm enjoying. You know what I mean? So, see, tell me. You said you had 7. Tell me who those 7. I think we can all agree on maybe like the first 5. You know what I mean? Just household names. I didn't get to put in there for my criteria for a superstar. They're one-namers. I just have to say their first name, and that we know. We know. But go ahead, C. Let's do it.
LeBron, KD, Curry, Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, and Kyrie.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
In the whole NBA? That's your whole Wow.
Luka in there?
No. But Kyrie there?
Okay. So she had 7. So run through. So LeBron, KD, Steph, Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, and Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 7. We got 7 superstars. Will, tell me, did you have 7 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Tell me your 7.
Joker, Embiid, Giannis, Steph, Luka, KD, and Bron.
Okay. KD and Bron. Okay, so you took Kyrie out and put Luka in.
Yeah, I would like Kyrie, but Kyrie's not a superstar.
So you got 6. That was your 7. All right. Drew, give me your I feel like I know where the other like 4 or 5 are coming from him. But go ahead.
Bron, AD, Steph, Tatum, Booker, KD, Giannis, Damian Lillard, Jokic, Luka, Jimmy Butler, Embiid, Kawhi Leonard. Who am I going to say? Trae Young, Ja Morant.
I think that's 12, isn't it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not horrible. I'm not even tripping. I really think the only person I don't agree on is Trae. I think a lot of those other ones are solid players. I think y'all missed. I think Jason is in that tier now.
I think he can Tatum will.
Yeah. I think Jason, because of what he's done consistently over the past couple of years, the Celtics have been a threat since Kyrie, right? Like, even after Kyrie left, we thought we were going to lose that. Like, wait a second. And then they stayed afloat.
Right.
So I had LeBron, KD, Steph, Jokic, Luka, Embiid, Giannis, Tatum, Kawhi, and I put Jimmy in there. Kawhi, and really, let's be honest, to me, Kawhi is really like a stand-in. Like,
right, because we just don't
show us what he can do. We just know what he can do, so he is a household name.
But bro,
I honestly think
how is he not this is my thing. You have to factor in stuff off of the court as well to be a superstar. You're a superstar if you're known like that, bro. It's some people that can walk around outside and they won't be known. Kyrie can go overseas and be known, bro.
Oh, for sure. I give you that.
So that's what people buying this man jersey like out the stores, going crazy with it. He a superstar, man.
Yeah.
There's people, bro. There's people that buy Austin Reeves jersey overseas too.
No,
Aaron Gordon has an international shoe line. He's not a superstar. Like, it's no disrespect. Like, yeah, he's a star.
We know the difference between them two, bro. Come on.
So I have a question though.
Let me ask you a question. Can Kyrie lead a full team by himself? Now we know the answer.
That's not.
But I want to hear your thoughts.
But I was see we was getting ready to ask a team. Can you be
slide over for me, Drew? I can see your whole face.
I was gonna ask you, like, can you be a superstar without being a leader?
No. You have to be able to lead in some kind of way. Whether you lead by example or you lead by like your voice. I love Kyrie. I'm a big Kyrie fan. Kyrie's a star. Kyrie is not a superstar.
Yes,
he showed that. He showed that to us in Boston.
What y'all are saying is just like what you like to see from a player. That doesn't make them not a superstar. Luka Doncic ain't no leader, bro.
But I said because Luka's not a leader neither.
He's a superstar.
Can I
Luka's leading no team by himself right now?
But he being in Asia, that was a good point, Rob. I think Rob said that.
Yes, voice.
Scotty was a superstar. I think Dwight Howard not a superstar, but he's big in Asia, so he does have the whole.
Dwight Howard was a superstar in the NBA.
I mean, saying was. I'm just saying, nah. So this is my thing. Let me ask you this: Do you feel like you could drop Kyrie on any team and they have a chance to win?
No, I can say that about a bunch of people, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's one of my criteria for a superstar. I'm thinking if I can drop him anywhere, and I'm like, they might have a chance to win because they got him on the court.
But
I just think his attitude just gets in the way of his ability to actually fit in.
Say it again.
And fit into that system. I just think Kyrie's attitude is what makes him have a hard time fitting into certain systems. Not that it's not. I don't think it's his ability to play basketball. I just think it's his attitude.
I want to also think about another person that I feel like, and Drew, you mentioned him. I definitely think Jimmy should be in there from the consistency of what we've seen over the past 3 to 4 years with Miami since the bubble. I think if he's playing, I think we don't argue about this. But I think I have to put Ja in kind of that status. Yes. If he has to play, obviously, right? Like can't be having guns, having stuff, but. When Ja came, Memphis ascended, and we knew Memphis from that squad and how he led that team. I definitely think he's borderline. We know how big. Hey, chill out, Mr. G.
Hey, and De'Aaron Fox on the way too.
Who is it?
De'Aaron Fox.
What was the other?
It's not a matter of disrespect. It's not a matter of disrespect, but there's some stars who are on the cusp of being superstars, like Tatum. Tatum has a down year. Tatum is a
superstar. Correct.
How many years though? You've been top 5 the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but you have to. The reason why I didn't put Tatum in my superstar is because I just feel as though, last year when it came down to winning, I just feel as though like when he went off in that 50-point game, he did it with Harden that really didn't play and a Embiid that was hurt. So it wasn't like he went off for 50 against a Harden that was really playing and Embiid that was at 100%. And I just think once he goes the way everyone says it's going to be Tatum's year, I just feel like he's on the cusp to be a superstar. I just don't think he's there yet.
I think so. They tried against my head. Yeah, you ain't lying, Rob. I think Ja when he gets back on the court, he ascends right back into superstar status. To me,
I don't think it's a negative thing to think somebody is not a superstar yet. Like these
on
guys on us, they're great players. I don't want us to create that narrative. But there are players who literally will make or break your franchise.
Yeah.
And not Trae Young. I like Trae Young, but Trae Young is not a make or break to a franchise. He's not. He's not making a break in the Hawks this year.
They made it to conference finals to a game 7.
Bro, okay. So Ben Simmons
made the game 6. I was in the building.
What has he done since then?
Average 30.
What has he done since then?
He has individually he's done a problem.
On a bad team, dude.
That's what it is. You're a superstar. That's your number.
Dude. Okay, so
listen, bro. By y'all standards, everybody on the Nuggets are superstars. Then,
hey, chill out.
No. There's only one superstar on the Nuggets.
Also is a superstar too.
Who?
Chris Paul, definitely a superstar.
Now you lost me with that one,
bro. You can't lose being a superstar. You can't lose it.
He's the sixth man right now, dude.
You have to lose it.
No, you can't lose it.
Okay, let me ask you this. Let me point out. I will point out that perspective that you have, that you can't lose it. I didn't hear you say James Harden.
James Harden definitely. I forgot some people. James Harden definitely a superstar in this league, bro.
I can't mess with that cat, man. I don't trust him.
I get it. You don't like him. He a superstar though.
But can I drop him in and win anytime?
Also, it's different tiers of superstars, bro. Everybody can't be LeBron and KD and Curry.
Big dog, either you a superstar,
you have two tiers.
Superstars, they're not the best superstar.
So you have two.
So
tiers.
then they're not a superstar.
He has two tiers. So it looks like we have one tier. He has two tiers. So give me your top tier superstar.
If I had to pick like 5, you saying
5, 6, yeah, whatever.
Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, LeBron, Curry, KD.
That's it.
That's what I would pick. Yep.
That's the top tier. Does Luka fall in there?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 7.
So
we agree.
But I'm not stopped. That's it. That's 7 of my top tier.
Yeah. A commercial star like that. Mm-hmm. I think CP is that's a hard pass for me. I just feel like I can't drop him anywhere.
I'm kind of shocked by this because as someone who hates the past and likes to move forward, a lot of Jew superstars are past superstars. Like they're not superstars no more, big dog. Like you got if you want to do like how your IG and your Facebook and all that show, you need to be realistic with yourself. There's no way you're telling me that CP3 is a superstar, bro.
In the league, CP3 is a superstar.
Bro, you were one of the people in the chat when Phoenix got rid of CP3 and you was like, yeah, he's holding them back. Come on, what do you mean?
I don't think he was holding them back. He was just hurt. I think they would have been last year. You hurt.
Jew.
Come on, bro. I think number one says Chris Paul not a superstar.
I gotta be on the fence with Jew on this one because I just can't. I love CP3 and I can't take away from what he has done.
Has done and current are two different things.
So yeah, but he just said that when he brought up Dwight Howard, he said Dwight Howard was a superstar.
Okay. So you in a relationship with a person, right? And you love the person. When they started out, they winded down you. They gave you everything they wanted.
Relationship and basketball are two different things because I'm gonna always love basketball and I ain't always gonna love that girl. So that's for me. That analogy is that ain't gonna work for me.
I'm calling cap. 2 years later, they running you through the drive-through. They running you through the drive-through with Taco Bell.
I don't eat Taco Bell. I don't eat Taco Bell.
Bro, come on, y'all. Man, stop it with the CP. CP3 is on the bench. He's not a superstar, bro.
That's because the Warriors doing that. He's
not even starting.
He's going to be on the bench, bro.
Y'all want to meet me there?
Also, Zion Williamson on the way.
Oh, yeah, I agree. He's got to play.
Oh, God.
Wait. But
I'm the way. Right, thank you, sis. Ew, Taco Bell. Like, come on.
This is my thing.
Like, all right, that whole list that went around, don't take me to Taco Bell because
if there's any question that you would come off the bench, I can't put you as a superstar. That's CP3 for me. I think at some point right now, like there was a question. He can be our sixth man.
Like I said, I'm dunking on all of you. Like I said yesterday.
Hey, yo, don't do that. Don't do that.
I think really the only people that I just hard pass disagree with are going to be CP3 and Trae Young. I think everything else on there to me is a solid list by Jew, which I felt like you went a little wild in the chat like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I was pleasantly surprised by your list today. So
my bro said DeRozan, dog. Let's keep it a buck.
He said
DeRozan.
He did say
DeRozan.
He did say DeRozan.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't think I said DeRozan.
He definitely said it.
I think I would have said Levine before DeRozan.
Oh no! I get it.
You said DeRozan. It's right here. You said DeRozan too, because I got.
Bro, that's what got me hot, bro. Because I'm like, bro, ain't no way. And then he said Trae Young. He stood on Trae Young, and C stood on Trae Young with him.
I did not stand on Trae Young.
You stood on Trae Young.
So I give you this because
DeRozan got an argument though, bro.
I did not say I did not say on Trae Young because I don't even like Chung like that. And that's when I said, "What's y'all definition of a superstar?" I never said Trae Young. I said CP3.
You just said DeRozan got an argument.
I said who me or Jew?
Superstar?
You just said DeRozan got an argument.
Man, he sat in San Antonio and disappeared, my boy.
No
argument.
24 or 25 that year.
No.
Yes,
he was the best player on a team that nobody could touch his talent.
And then he went to the Bulls and made the All-Star team every year.
He was in MVP discussion one time.
We need to put it on social media. Just put it on social media and let people talk about it.
We definitely we gotta definitely make this definitely.
I got you. Let's check this out. Look, we can definitely talk more about this, and we definitely will, I'm sure, over the course of this season, because those players that have been mentioned from everybody here on the Full 94 will have a chance to show and prove. So we will talk about it. We will bring it up. We will even reiterate throughout the rest of the season. It will be absolutely fun. I guarantee it. Now tell me, loving basketball. We asked a question on our Facebook. And also, look, if you're not a part of our Facebook group, definitely go and tap in. Once you tap in with us, the Full 94 Podcast on Facebook, Full 94 Podcast on everything else. Tell me the moment you fell in love with basketball. Let me start with you.
I would have to say, I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you guys haven't, but this trophy that's over here, I fell in love with basketball because of my brother. He is my first favorite basketball player. Because of him, I love this game, and I appreciate him because of this game, the way he moved, the way he handled the ball, the way he dunked, the way he talked smack. I couldn't sit with my mom because she was too crazy. I'm a little bit just like her now. But I thank you for showing me this game because it is truly my happy place. So
absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Jude, tell me, when did you fall in love, bro?
Fell in love probably when I went to a basketball camp in Lipscomb, Tennessee. And it was almost like a whole full AAU tournament for a week straight. And, we young, probably like 13, 14 years old, and, getting after it, talking trash to each other, everything. And that kind of made me fall in love with it because I got outside of what I normally would do, rec league and, middle school, and saw like, oh, man, this kind of crazy out here. And then Allen Iverson kind of enhanced that for me, man. AI, boy. People that know me, man, know I had it all. The football jersey, the basketball jersey, every shoe that dropped from AI had it. The wrist and the head, man. So,
I love it. Will, talk to me, bro. When did you fall in love with basketball?
Man, 87. I was shorty. My uncle took me to go see Julius Erving in one of his last games at the Spectrum, I believe. And I loved it. Came home and all I wanted to do was watch basketball. My mom started collecting cards for me. And then we went to go see his retirement and we had breakfast with some of the players. So I've been in love with the game since 3, honestly. Like,
I love it.
Rolando Blackman, was my first favorite. Everybody. So I love the game.
I love it. I think for me, man, it was I'd probably say late 90s. I fell in love watching Kobe early in 96 when he got drafted and watching that and seeing it. And then when I began to play it and then play it like competitively, that's when I think I fell in love. When I understood that it's going to take sacrifices and disciplines to be great at this game, right? Like when I first made my freshman team, like I remember the varsity coach thinking like, what y'all need to do is see the court like Austin Miles. And I was like, oh, that felt good. That felt real good. And I think I fell in love. I think after talking about it, analyzing it, wanting it for my kids, I think I definitely fell more in love with it when I have my kids. I have 3 boys. And watching that and seeing it, what the game can do as it has life lessons and teamwork and camaraderie and sacrifices and discipline, that stuff to me is something you can take from a game of basketball and apply it to every area of life. And I think when I've been able to see it come up, I'm more in love with the early stages of people trying to figure out their game, like not just trash talking, but figuring out your handle, figuring out who you are on the court, what you can bring to a team. Like that stuff, I mean, excites me to my core, bro. And like before I ever went to an NBA game, it was middle school and high school games, parents and fans going crazy. I remember my first freshman game, full of nerves, not knowing what I'm gonna do, and then like just seeing the crowd go crazy off of a layup or a dope pass or something like that. I mean, bro, it's I love it. I love it even more now at 35 than I did when I was 16, 15, 16 years old, man. So it's something that's absolutely amazing. You know what I mean? And let me see that last comment, man. It said watching inside stuff. It said watching inside stuff on Saturday mornings, planted the seeds, watching Jordan on Saturdays, WGN sealed it. Look, I'm not mad, bro. Watching players, it had to be Kobe for me. Early Kobe, just thinking that he just had this big ego at 18. I'm like, bro, you just came from high school playing with professional players and you're not afraid of nothing. So I love that, man. But look,
and I have two from Facebook that I want to read. I have one from Andre Thomas. He said basketball saved my life so many times. It's been my only obsession. Grateful for Dr. Naismith for inventing it.
Yeah.
And I have one from Dawn McCrae. I loved it since the 6th grade, and I loved it because I was finally good at something, and it felt special, and I wanted to keep feeling that feeling for life. I played Division I basketball at UTA. I coached and I refed for a little bit. So shout out to Facebook for continuously to check in. And like Miles said, everyone continue to add us on all platforms at the Full 94 Podcast.
You know it, man. I definitely appreciate that. We're definitely gonna, as we move forward, be able to show those comments, show them stuff that we talk about on Facebook, and just the interaction with people who tap into the Full 94 and not just tap in with us, but just love basketball, man. Like we just love talking about it. We get heated, we yell at each other, we scream, we laugh, we play around, have fun. But basketball is what brings us together, man. So I appreciate that. Love y'all for that, man. And make sure y'all continue to tap in with us, man, here on Facebook, Instagram, Full 94 Podcast on Instagram and Twitter, the Full 94 Podcast on Facebook. Tap in with us, man. Sports Talk with C, Mr. Teddy Farrell, Jew _ Chasing Dreams. Look, this is what it is. I am Miles Austin on everything, man. Tap in with us. Make sure you get with us. MTMV Sports here, the Full 94 Podcast here on MTMV Sports, mtmvpn.com. Make sure y'all tap in, get the merch. Keep loving on us. We're going to love on y'all, man. Y'all be easy, be safe. God bless.
Hey guys, it's your girl C, and you just watched the show on MTMV Sports Network. And if you like what you see and you want more exciting content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.